Quick disclaimer that I want to think about. This video is not sponsored by ATKA/VXE. I did not get paid to do this, though I could probably ask them to pay me for it. I'm just giving you my thoughts on the mouse, so everything is all opinions are my own. So yeah, enjoy the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be reviewing the VXE or VXE or however you want to call it, the VXE R1 Pro. It's a gaming mouse, as you can see. It's from China. It's one of the cheapest and one of the best value for money options right now. It's about, this one cost 40 bucks if you account for the shipping as well. So yeah, we're gonna review it today. I unboxed it, as you can see, checked everything works, yeah, all that stuff. But I'll show you everything in the packaging, my opinions on the mouse, and what it can do. It's, yep, all of that stuff. So yeah, enjoy the video. Before we actually get into the mouse, let's check what came in the actual packaging. Came in a nice premium box, as you can see. Nothing on this side. Just toss that in my bed. Little bag. Foam to securely hold it. And at the bottom of the box, came with this box. This held the cable, the wireless transmitter, the dongle, I mean. You have the user manual. You also, yeah, all that. I'll show you. Came with interesting artwork, as you can see. So yeah, pretty sure you can find that online as well if you really need to. So I don't think you need to worry about losing that, but you should keep it just in case. The product warranty, just a cam. There you are. Okay. And it came with a bunch of grip tape. So as you can see, for the front clicks, for the back, for the sides, and with a bunch of spare skates. I love the spare skates because what I have on my, if I can find it, there we go. My G305, what I have is a bunch of Obsidian dot skates, and if I rip the stock skates off, I would like to have a spare just in case I don't like how the Obsidians feel on this one. So yeah, that's pretty much what came in the box, and also I'll show you the cable. The cable, it's, I don't know how long it is, maybe like 1 meter. It came with there's the dongle. There's a USB A to USB-C adapter. You have the dongle itself, so that you can have this cord plugged into your PC. I'll show you for a second. My PC at the back of my monitors on my desk. So if I want, but some people, they have it on the floor. So if you have your PC on the floor, you can you can use this cable and plug it in, then drag it all the way to the top of your desk, and then just use this as a tiny adapter, and then plug your dongle in. I'm not sure how that affects the latency, but I don't think it should matter much. So yeah, that's what came in the box. Now let's get on to the mouse. So as you can see, we time traveled, I guess, to the next day. So let's talk about the mouse. The mouse, it's about 50 grams. I'll pull up the spec sheet in a second. So as you can see, when you go on the ATK, let me move that. There we go. When you go on the ATK website, you can see a bunch of options on the R1 series, and it might be a bit confusing because it gives you the whole spec sheet, and the spec sheet doesn't change when you select a different model. The only thing that changes is the color options. So it might be a bit confusing, but what you need to know when you're buying it is when you go all the way down to, it's gonna take a second, all the way down to here. That's what you need to know. This is what you need to look at when you're buying a mouse. Wait, let me like that. Yep. So if you look at the R1 Pro, it has they all have the same dimensions. Obviously, it's this the R1 Pro and the Pro Max have a ice feeling coating. It feels similar to my G305. The G305, I've used it much more than this one, so this one feels a bit worn in my opinion. And but this one, the coating here feels nice. It's a PAW 3395. It's a top end sensor right now. It tracks well. The max it goes up is to, as you can see, 4K hertz, but you need to get a separate dongle for it. which ATK sells on their website. It has a smaller battery compared to the Pro Max, 75 hours of battery life. I'll update you on what the battery life is later. It's 48 grams, Hawano Iceberry pink dots. They feel dots. They feel fine, as you heard in the sound test. Scroll wheel feels actually decent. I was expecting it to be worse than it is. PTFE feet and wired in 2.4 gig. The cable feels fine. It doesn't feel too bad. The main concern I had with the mouse was the build quality, because the reviews I looked at online, the only issue they seemed to have was the build quality and the quality control. So far, it feels decent. Doesn't like I'm like pushing on it with full force. This is unnatural force, and it still feels completely fine. From the bottom, it's yeah, no issues. And for 48 grams, it feels really good. So yeah, it's for what you're paying. So let's pull it up again. 1 second. Okay, let's just go all the way up and see. So if you want to, oh, my bad. If you wanted to buy this, so you click on the R1 Pro, add to cart, and as you can see, the subtotal is 31. If you go to checkout. So yeah, it totals up to 40 because the shipping is it's $8. And you have to wait. I had to wait 3 weeks for mine. They seem to have a lot of orders now. I think that will cool down eventually, but just expect to wait for approximately 3 weeks for yours to arrive. So yeah. The main issue I have with this mouse is that the side buttons are a bit hard to press. So I play Rainbow Six Siege, and if you play Rainbow Six Siege, you probably know that you lean quite a lot in it, and I have my leans on my mouse buttons. And sometimes it's on my G305, it's really easy to press the buttons, and there's basically no post travel. But on the VXE, there's this slight bit of post travel that is big enough to throw me off when I'm trying to spam lean, and that can get quite annoying. But I'm sure I'll get used to it, so it's not a deal breaker in my opinion. If you have any questions you would like me to answer about the mouse, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll reply as soon as possible. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.